How's it going, everybody? Nathaniel from RCInsight here, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing LEGO set 80180, the Lunar New Year Traditions set. This is one of the brand new 2022 Lunar New Year sets that LEGO has made, and this set has 1,066 pieces. It comes with 12 minifigures and retails for $100 in Canada. Now, normally with sets like this, I would start by taking a look at all the minifigures and then go into the builds of the set. But because this is such a unique set where you basically have a bunch of smaller vignettes that you can either combine or leave separately, I'm going to go through each one by itself, and I'm going to tackle the minifigures for each little scene when I cover that vignette itself. So let's just jump straight into this. Now I'm going to go through these in the order in which they're built, and one thing I wish when it comes to this set is that there was a little key or something in the instruction books that just gave you brief details explaining what the Chinese characters mean and telling you what these various traditions are, because these are 6 Lunar New Year traditions, and while I am a little bit familiar with some of them from my time in Asia, I am not familiar with all of them. And so there's definitely some where I'm not entirely sure what the tradition is, and I wish that even just as from an educational point of view, that was included in this set just so that people could get a better understanding of, Chinese culture and some of their Lunar New Year traditions. With that said, this is our first little vignette build here. All these vignettes are on basically an identical base. They are all 9 studs wide. They're basically 9 by 9 with some rounded corners. And this first one is just like a little house garden scene, I think. I don't know if it's like, I think it's meant to be like an indoor garden. Maybe it's an outdoor garden. You'll notice there's a really nice little air conditioning unit up here, which I really like, the garden area in the back. And we have this large picture on the wall, which is a stickered piece, as well as this here, which is also a stickered piece. Along the front, we also have some Chinese characters, another stickered piece. And the 2 minifigures that come in this little build are these guys here, both wearing the exact same torso and legs, which is why I'm showing them together. I would have maybe liked if there was some variety there. We got 2 decent hair pieces, though not super uncommon. They both come in that black print. And when it comes to the faces here, we have no double-sided face on this guy, and we have no double-sided face on this guy either. Sorry, there's a little bit of trouble focusing here. Let's get this out of the way. The back of their shirts do have this nice tiger on them, and our one is holding like a spray bottle and a squeegee, and our other has some sort of candy in his hand. And so that is it for the minifigures from this first scene. Just a few other little details that are maybe worth pointing out. There is a water bucket down here, presumably where the person is getting the water for her spray bottle from. And there's a nice little pigeon hiding out here as well. And other than that, that is really it for this first build. Our second build here is like a food market stall sort of setup. We get 1 minifigure with a hat piece, no 2-sided face, and somewhat unique torso print here with that fanny pack around the front, just plain beige pants, just the belt wrapping around the back there as well. And he also is holding a little statue in his hand. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be emulating. Now, as for the market stall build itself, I really, really like this build a lot. We have some boxes over here on the right. There's some chicken legs, one hanging up and one on the counter, as well as just a very small 1x1 printed tile piece that's got like register print on it. We've got some hot dogs hanging from the ceiling as well, airing out, and some sort of green vegetable and some sort of package or art, I don't know, over there on a printed 1x2 tile. We also have a bunch of these statues, which I'm, again, not exactly sure what they're supposed to be. Once again, we have a sticker along the front here, and there is another second sticker hiding right in there behind. It says something. Only 2 stickers for this little build. On the roof here, we also get this gold bar piece in that grayish blue tone, and I think that might be the first time that we have seen this piece in this color. Up next, we have this gorgeous little interior build for a house with a nice tree with some mandarins and red packets or lychee on them. This is probably one of my favorites of these little vignettes. It gives me that very nostalgic Chinese New Year feeling. Everything from the doorway to the red packets to the window that they have up there. It all just really gives me some classic nostalgic vibes, and I really, really love this little build. This one also comes with 2 minifigures. The first of which is the dad minifigure here. He's got that sort of like puckered up face and a paintbrush, as well as that printed 1x2 tile, which again, I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be. A relatively plain torso print and leg printing. There you can see the back, and he does have a 2-sided face. His alternate face is just a nice big smile. Then we also have our little girl minifigure here. She's holding a pair of scissors and just a 1x1 red tile piece. And she's got those short legs. And for the torso print, you'll see actually a somewhat interesting torso print, sort of like a light blue arms. It's a dual-moded torso, so light blue arms, and then a kind of silverish gray torso chest there for her jacket. And if you flip it around to the back, you can see that a little bit more clearly. She also has a nice headpiece and some glasses and freckles. No 2-sided face for this one. So going back to the little build here, there are a bunch of stickers. We have a sticker here on the circular 2x2, stickers all around the door frame and on the door as well. And this is also a stickered piece for that parcel that's hiding in the shadows there. The lychee are all printed pieces, but this tiger is also a sticker as well. We do also have this little table build here, and I just love this mandarin tree build. And yeah, I mean, that's really about it. We've got some little stairs here, and obviously nothing on the back side. It just is supposed to be a cute little interior build. Then after that, we have this family living room scene, which is just, honestly, I really, really like this one. It's pretty simple, nothing over the top. There's a fish tank in the wall there. We got a clock showing the time. Got some stuff up on a shelf. We got a TV that's showing the New Year's broadcast. And the parents and the daughter just sitting on the couch enjoying the new year. And for this one, again, more stickers. The clock is a sticker. The painting picture on the background there is a sticker, as is the TV, also a sticker. For the minifigures here, first we have our mom minifigure. She's holding that 1x2 tile with the cell phone print on it. She has a very common hairpiece and a pretty basic torso and leg print, but it's nice in that baby blue color. We have the father, who is here. He's got some glasses on the front there. He does have a sleepy face on the back here, like he's falling asleep on the couch. Love this alternate face. He's wearing just a gray hoodie with a red undershirt there, and just those red pants. And it also has this circular 1x1 with an orange print on it. I don't know if that's a new print, but I haven't seen it before. He's holding a cup in his hand. And then lastly, we have our little girl in these nice teal blue pajamas outfit. She has the short legs, and she also has a cell phone in her hand with a different print showing text messages. Again, that might be a newer print. Got that smiley face, the long black hair, and she does have an alternate face that's just kind of like a shocked look as well. So taking just a little bit of a closer look at this room without the people in it, you can see the couch build is kind of the main build. There's also a little table here with a cup in it. You have the TV build, and you would once again have a sticker along the front here. The bases for all these builds are identical. Then we have another kind of living room build here, this time with some grandparents, and they have some lychee or red packets in their hands, handing them out to what is presumably their grandson. And just some really nice detailing around the interior of this one. This is one of my more favorite ones. We'll take the minifigures out quickly just so you can see what it looks like. And the one thing I don't like is the little Lego bag here, which has a Lego sticker on it. I think that's a little bit too on the nose for me. Takes me out of it a little bit. but you have another sticker along the bottom here, and this tiger sticker for the Year of the Tiger. I love the vase build in the middle of the scene here, sitting on the table, and then you have these nice chairs and a little rug as well. Some more gifts, it looks like, over here to the side, and a nice little bookshelf build up top as well. Really nice use of these green brick pieces as well, modified 1x2s, and easily fits the 3 minifigures in this scene as well. And so for the minifigures, we have our 2 grandparent minifigures here. They're the only ones who do not have black hair in this set, and that is because they have gray, which I'm assuming is to symbolize their age. Grandpa also has some lines or wrinkles on his face there. They're both holding red packets in their hand, and neither of them, I believe, have... Oh no, the grandma does have, right, an alternate face at the back there. Just a nice little warm smile compared to her, other warm smile, honestly. They're just very subtly different between the two. I should turn Grandpa's head around as well. There we go. Neither of these hair pieces are all that uncommon, but it is nice to get them in the gray color. When it comes to torso prints, I like both of them quite a lot. Very unique torso print for our Grandpa figure here, with a scarf with some Chinese emblems on it, and that kind of wraps around to the back here with just a plain black torso. And for our Grandma, just a nice red sweater, vest, whatever you want to call it, and some plain leg prints. And then for our child here, again, we have a nice hair piece, not all that uncommon, but I like the spiky hair. He's got a smiley face on the front, no alternate face on the back, and his torso print I really like. It's, again, relatively simple, but just a nice little red button-up sweater or jacket, and the back printing is pretty plain, and he's got the short legs again. And then finally, we have, I honestly have no clue, a guy who's got a whole lot of valuable golden items, that's for sure. This is my favorite build of the set, though, I think. It just feels so Chinese New Year to me, over the top, in a good way. And the colors, the lanterns, everything just reminds me of Chinese New Year. We do have a couple stickers here. I believe this up here is one of the few printed pieces on the set, which is a nice change. I really wish I could read simplified Chinese to know what these characters actually mean. And same likewise down here, this is a sticker. This is also a printed headpiece for the lantern with a tiger print on it for Year of the Tiger. And just a whole lot of assortment of gold materials. I think we get, in particular, this hot dog piece in gold for the first time. And we also get these special printed 1x1s in gold as well, which I have not seen before. Some red packets in there as well. Taking a look at the minifigure, who is kind of the center of this little build, honestly. For him, he has that nice dress-like leg piece with a really nice print on it. He's holding a red packet in one hand, and whatever this hot dog thing is supposed to be in the other hand. He has a nice torso print as well that I really like the detail. He's got this shoulder piece and a big beard piece that looks awesome. He's got a little winky face, no two-sided face for him, and then a little brick-built hat. I kind of wish that it wasn't brick-built. I kind of wish that it was a custom piece, but I still think it looks good. And then the last thing here worth mentioning is the center. This is just a little center build that allows all of them to clip on so that you can display them in a circle, spin them around to display the vignettes, whichever you prefer. It's a nice compact way to arrange the set. It does come with this very nice printed piece on the top for Year of the Tiger. All of these here are stickers, and they are to represent the various different little builds in the set. So when it comes to instructions, we have 6 in this set, and there is one for every little mini build. The idea is that this is a set that you can build together with friends and family, because the books are all self-contained little builds, and so you can, 3, 4 of you, even 6 of you could build this at the same time, thanks to the way the books and the bags are done. I also absolutely adore the book covers here, how they have the Chinese characters of the tradition and then like a golden image of that tradition on the front instead of the actual builds themselves. They're all different, and I think they all look really nice. and they also kind of have that red packet look as well. So this was a really nice touch by LEGO, really well done. I think it's great. They're just missing a little blurb about what the simplified Chinese actually reads as to kind of tell you about the tradition. That's the only thing they're missing that I think is a little disappointing in the set, but all in all, it looks very good. As for the box, it is that square box size. It displays all the minifigures along the bottom, and it has the Spring Festival stamp in the top right there. It also features that little build together tag, so you know up to 6 people can build this. It has some very nice decorations for Year of the Lion, some accents there as well. And if we flip it around to the back, we have an above view, so we can see how it makes a star when it's displayed all together in a circle. And then we're also given an example of an alternate way to assemble the set, which is how it looks in the thumbnail and when I started this video with them stacked on top of each other, which I thought was a really cool way to do it as well. And so this is what it looks like then with all the builds on the inner circle connected there. They connect very simply. They just slide on and off thanks to these Technique connectors. You can see down here how it just slides into place there. Whoops, like so. Don't do what I did and break the display while you're doing it. You really shouldn't have to. I was just looking through the camera and not through my own eyes, which is never a good idea. So again, this is how it displays. Unfortunately, there was a rumor floating around initially that the middle would be motorized so that it could spin on its own. It does not do that. The only way to rotate it is to do it manually, but it rotates relatively easily on flat surfaces, so that shouldn't be a huge issue if you wanted to do that. Change up the display. I love how it forms a star at the top. I think it stores really compactly and looks really good. Really, I've mentioned it before, my only complaint is that there's not a bit of an explainer about all these traditions, because otherwise, this is a fantastic set, guys. It is cool, it is different, it is unique. It doesn't necessarily feel like an 1,000-piece set because it stores itself quite compact and small, but I really enjoyed building it. It never felt like it got repetitive, even though the base builds are all the same. Each little vignette is different enough that it felt interesting every time I did it. There's some new pieces in here, which is always fun to see, and some old pieces with new colors, new prints. And so all in all, this was just a really, really fun set to build. It's so different. It's not my favorite Lunar New Year set by LEGO that LEGO has made, but I just adore how different and how unique it is, and I hope LEGO continues to experiment with sets like these. So if you're thinking about buying it, I strongly recommend it. This is just such a cool idea, and if you like it, go out and buy it so that LEGO knows there's a market for these types of sets and they make more of them. That's what I would say, guys. That is my review for the Lunar New Year Traditions set. If you liked the video, click the like button down below. It is a great way for you to show your support. Subscribe for more content like this, LEGO news videos, reviews, speed builds, all that sort of stuff you can find on my channel, plus a wealth of other toys and games content. So if any of that interests you, take a look, check it out, subscribe, so you can be notified as soon as these videos come out. I'm going to have a review coming out soon for the other Lunar New Year set as well, which is just an absolutely beautiful set. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, with all that said, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.